both Lavrov and Borrell agreed that the relations were very difficult at this particular moment, and Mr. Borrell immediately spoke about Alexei Navalny at the very beginning of the talks, saying that his case was the low point of Russia-EU relations. And during this press conference, he said that he demanded to release Alexei Navalny and that he expressed his concerns about Navalny's case and those detained protesters. And also he urged to conduct a proper investigation of the poisoning. He did not say much more, even though he was asked at the end to give more details. He just repeated what his official, let's say, position there during those talks. Mr. Lavrov was said much more concerning those topics. He reminded once again that Russia is still waiting for proof from Europe of the poisoning, saying that Russia does not have this proof. And he said, and I quote, that the impolite arrogance of the EU is unacceptable, meaning not to provide Russia those results is unacceptable, impolite and rude. He did not talk about the sentence to Alexei Navalny at all, but said that protesters in Russia attacked the police. While they both also said that the dialogue was also to find some spheres, mutual ground, let's say, and Russia's Sputnik V vaccine could be this ground. Borrell congratulated Russia, said that he read the Lancet journal about the results of the vaccine. They also said that the economy could also be something to talk about.
Shona, let's move to you in Brussels. Many people said that Borrell shouldn't be going on this trip at all, given what has happened in recent months. And watching that press conference, it almost kind of reinforces that point. You know, he wasn't terribly strong on Navalny, didn't really emphasize the points, and many would think, what was the point of the visit in the end?
Well, I think overall the point of the visit was to see where Russia and the EU could cooperate, and that Navalny was certainly a very much, a priority at the moment. But in the long term and medium term, relations are so bad that they have to do something to try to make things work. So I think that is slightly separate. But I think if you were definitely the wife or one of the supporters of Navalny, you'd be disappointed on the face of it, of that performance. We also don't know what exactly went on within the meeting as well. I think the EU has also recognised and has to recognise the limitations when it comes to Navalny. It has said that all along. We heard there from Sergei Lavrov, he kind of had the upper hand, as Galina said. He was saying Germany, France, the OPCW haven't handed over the evidence of the poisoning. It was the police protesters were attacking the police. So, yeah, I don't think it necessarily reinforces the fact that he shouldn't have gone, because they did talk about other things, climate change, COVID-19, the possibility of the European Medicines Agency authorising Sputnik, the Israeli-Palestinian peace process, areas where Russia and EU could collaborate to try to strengthen or resuscitate some sort of basic relations for the future.